Welcome to today's class. We are going to do core maths. This core maths is designed for SHS 1 students. In our previous lessons, we talked of sets, and under sets we discussed intersections of sets, union of sets, infinite set, complement of sets, many other things. Let me highlight on a few of them. When we talk of intersection of sets, what does it mean? Intersection of sets A and B is defined as the set of all elements that belongs to the set A and B. It means it can be found in A at the same time those elements can be found in B. When we talk of a union of sets A and B is defined as the set of all elements, either A or B or both. Either A or B or both. Then when we talk of a complement of sets, a complement of a set A is the set of elements that belongs to the universal set but does not belong to A. Example, when you have a universal set A, B, C, D, and E, and a set A to be A and B, it means our complement is that we have A complement. If you look at this, you could see that A can be found here, B can also be found here. So the complement of A becomes C, D, and E. So this is the complement of A. Now we are moving to today's topic. Today's topic, we are moving to that's two set problem. That's what we are going to do today. With two set problem, we are going to use the Venn diagram in doing that. Then by the end of this lesson, by the time we finish this lesson, we should be able to identify the regions in the Venn diagram of a two set. We should be able to identify all the regions within that. And we should also be able to illustrate a given problem on a Venn diagram that's within the two set problem. Then we should also be able to use those information given to find a problem. So we move on to today's topic straight away. Two set problems. So let's go to the regions. That if two intersecting sets A and B are subsets of a universal set U, then we can represent it in the diagram or in a Venn diagram as this. We said we have a set A and B, so we have number of sets A and number of sets B. And we have the universal set. We said the universal set is U, so number of U. And we are going to use Roman numerals to represent these ones. So we have I, then IV. So these are the Roman numerals that we are going to use for this. Now if you look at this one, if you look at the set A, with the set A we have I and II. With the set B we have II and III, and we have the IV under that. Now when you look at the set A, we have I, you can see that it's part of only the A, but it cannot be found on B. So we can say that the I is the A only. I is A only. Or we can also say that it's A intersection B complement. A intersection B complement. When you look at II too can be found in both A and B. So that one becomes the intersection. So we can say that II is both A and B, or A intersection B, or A intersection B. I. If you look at this, I, as I said, belongs to only B only. B only. And that one, we have B only, or A complement intersection B. A complement intersection B. That is for that one. Then if you look at this one, you have IV over there. And we could see that that one is not part of A, neither is it part of B. So we can say that IV is neither A nor B. Neither A nor B. Or we can also write it as A union B complement. A union B complement. So that is that. When you look at this, we also have N of U. That is our universal set. So the number of the universal set, you can say that it comprises of I, and IV. I plus I plus IV. So that is our universal set. Now, let's concentrate on the A and B. If you look at A and B, you could see that we have that N of A is giving us I and II. The I plus II gives you the number of A. Then if you look at that of N of B, that one gives you II and III. II and III. So that is that. But when you look at this IV, sometimes it doesn't come. Why? Because when you have a question and it's telling you that each of the students is having, or each of them does at least one of the subjects, it means the IV is 0. It means the IV is 0. So the moment you get a question, two-set problem, and you see each of the students offer or anything at least one of the subjects, it means this place will not find it there. It's 0. That is that. Now let's move on. We want to find that A union B. A union B. When you look at that, the whole of this gives you N of A. The whole of this gives you N of B. So N of A union B, you see that N of A is I plus II. I plus II. And N of B is II and III. I and II. But in set theorem, we are told that there is no repetition of elements. There is no repetition of elements. So it means we have, if you look at this, we have I plus II plus another II here plus III. So it means plus I. So it means we have to subtract one of them from it. We have to subtract one of them from it. So it means minus another one. So we are going to get back 1 I plus II plus III. So that one gives you the union of N of A and N of B. So if you look at this, this plus this gives you the union of A and B. So with that, we can say that N of A union B is equal to, that's N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. Because if you look at this N of A, this N of B minus this one, we know is the intersection A intersection B. So it gives back to this. So you get that. Now, let's get an example and see how we can use it to solve a problem. So let's look at the example. So I'm writing the example on the board. A and B are two intersecting sets. Now let's look at the question. We are saying that A and B are two intersecting sets. And you are giving this information. N of A is equal to 20. N of B is equal to 30. And N of A union B is equal to 40. And the question is asking us to find N of A intersection B. N of A intersection B. So if you look at the formula that we generated here, you will see that it's telling us that N of A union B is equal to N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. But this question is telling us to find N of A intersection B. So it means we can make that one the subject here. So we can bring N of A intersection B here, then this one will go there. So we have N of A intersection B is giving us N of A plus N of B minus N of A union B. But the question has already provided us with those data. So we just have to substitute those values inside. N of A is what? Is 20. Plus N of B, 30. Minus A union B, according to your question, is 40. So we have 50 minus 40. Therefore, N of A intersection B is equal to 10. And you are done with the question. Because everything has already been provided to you. So all that you need to do is to make A intersection B the subject. Then you substitute your values inside. So that is that. Now let's move to the second example, and that's where we are going to apply the Venn diagram in solving that problem. So I'm writing the second problem on the board. Now that's our question. Let me read the question so that we can move to the solution. If you look at the question, in a class of 42 students, 28 offer mathematics, 26 offer mathematics, and 28 offer English. Each student offers at least one of the two subjects. A. Represent the above information on a Venn diagram. Represent the above information on a Venn diagram. B. Find the number of students who offer both subjects. Who offer both subjects. Mathematics only. English only. English only. So our board is not too wide, so at least just write the question. Hurry up and write the question. And we'll continue from there. Now let's move to the solution. Now we are moving to the solution. Now, the question is telling us to represent the above information on the Venn diagram. So it's very good to write the information before you substitute. So first, the question is saying in a class of 42 students. So the total number of students, let that one be U. Let U be the total number or number of students. So we can have n of U and it's giving us 42. N of U is 42. Then let M be number of mathematics students. Math students. So we have n of M. And that one is also giving us, from the question is 26. Then E be number of English students. N of E be 28. Then let X, because the question is not given to us. Let X stands for those who offer both subjects. So X be number of students who offer both subjects. So X for that one we don't know because we are now coming to find that. Now let's draw the Venn diagram. So that is our diagram. That's our diagram. So we have the first set, then you have the second set. So we have n of the U, that's the universal set, which is the number of students, is giving us 42. And the number of students who offer mathematics, that one should also be here, and that one is 26. Number of students who offer English should also be 28. Please make sure you bring the n, because that tells you that you are dealing with a number, so the n should be there. You'll be penalized if you don't bring the n. You should have to take note of that. So if you come here, you see that the question from our statement, we are saying that X offer both subjects. So the X, this offers both subjects. So if you look at this, the whole of this set should give us 26. So it means this is also part of this. So this place becomes 26 minus x. 26 minus x. When you come here to this place, also becomes, the x also forms part of this. So it means you have to subtract that one also from this place. So it becomes 28 minus x. 28 minus x. I think I have to clean the question to be able to solve the rest. So now we have represented the information. We have represented the information on the Venn diagram. So that's our A, because that's the information from the question. We are supposed to represent the information on the Venn diagram. Now we are moving to B, where we are going to solve for the questions that they gave us. So with our B, what we have to do is, from this Venn diagram, the whole of this thing here, the whole of this set, when you add them, it should give you the number of students in the class. And the number of students in the class is 42. So 26 minus x plus 28 minus x should give you 42. So we have 26 minus x plus 28 minus x should give us 42. So now we have this. We are supposed to find the value of x. If you look at this, we have negative x, then positive x. When you add them, that one is 0. So that one is gone. So we have 26 plus 28 minus x plus is equal to 42. Now the next is to make x the subject. 26 plus 28 is 54. Now this one will come here because we are making x the subject. So minus 42 is equal to the x will go there. Becomes positive, yeah. So we have 54 minus 42. 54 minus 42. So when you subtract that, we have 12 is equal to x. Therefore, x is equal to 12. So now we have our x. So from our question, let's look at what they demand from us. He said B, I. They are saying we should find those who offer both subjects. So both subjects. Both subjects from our data that we wrote there should be x. So and x is what? 12. So that one becomes, that's n of m intersection b, and that one is 12. I. Number of students who offer mathematics only. Mathematics only. And when we started, we said that those who offer this one only is this place. So this place becomes 26 minus x. So mathematics only becomes 26 minus x, and that one gives us a minus x, and the x is what? Is 12. Let me clean the x and bring the 12. And that one gives us what? 14. I. It's also demanding us to find English only. English only. It's 28 minus 12. And that one is 16. So that is the solution to the question that was given. So it means when you add everything here, you should be able to get your 42. When you add 14 plus 16 is 30 plus 12, and that one is 42. So when you add everything that, you get your 42. So that is the solution to our question. Now, let me give you this one to try before I give you one exercise. Let me give you this question to try. It's very simple as the first one that we did. So let's look at the question. All right, let's go. P and Q. I think I have to write it on the board for you to So you are supposed to answer this one within just 3 minutes or 5 minutes. P and Q are two intersection sets. So let's look at the question. P and Q are two intersecting sets. If n of P is equal to 25, n of Q is equal to 22, and n of P union Q is equal to 42, find n of P intersection Q. Find n of P intersection Q. So start work. I hope you were able to answer the question. I hope you were able to answer the question based on the information that was given. Based on the information that was given. Well, let me add another minute. Maybe some other people have not been able to finish their work. All right, let's get back to the question. Let's all solve it. Then after that, I'll give you an assignment to end the day. So let's look at it. We said when you want to find, I think we developed the formula for this. We said n of P union Q is equal to n of P plus n of Q minus n of P intersection Q. That's what we said. And this question is also demanding us to find n of P intersection Q. So the best thing that you need to do is to make n of P intersection Q the subject. So let's do that first. So we have this one will come here to be positive, then this one will also go there to be negative. So n of P intersection Q becomes n of P plus n of Q minus n of P union Q. Now the information has been provided on the board, so it's just a matter of you substituting the formation given. So n of P is 25 plus n of Q is 22 and n of P union Q is 42. So we have this one is giving us 47 minus 42. Therefore, N of P intersection Q is 5. N of P intersection Q is 5. We are bringing the lesson to a close. Today, we went through two set problems. We were from the beginning of the lesson. We said by the end of this lesson, we should be able to identify the ranges within the Venn diagram, which we did, and we are also able to illustrate information given on the Venn diagram, and we will also be able to use the information that we were given to solve problems. But I cannot leave without giving out an assignment. So let's take this work so that when we are free, we can answer it. And after answering it, you can even WhatsApp the question to me or the solution to me on this number 0246 426343. 0246 426343. So I'm now going to give out the question. So get ready for the question. So that's my phone number, and the name is Francis Appiah. The name is Francis Appiah. If you want to store the number, and if you want to even WhatsApp the solution to me, you can do that. If you want to call me for any clarification too, you can also do that. So now I'm going to the question. So it's an assignment. So that's the assignment. Let me read over the assignment. In a class of 40 students, 30 read economics and 20 read geography. Each student reads at least one of the subjects. A. Illustrate the above information on a Venn diagram. Illustrate the above information on a Venn diagram. B. How many students read I, both economics and geography? Both economics and geography. I. Economics but not geography. Economics but not geography. I. Only one subject. Only one subject. So this is your assignment for the day. Hope to meet you next time. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.
That's all.